I was lost for a long time. I know what it feels like to live a life that's unfulfilling, directionless, and full of regret. I know how it feels to look back and wish I had done things differently. That's why today I want to share with you some of the most valuable lessons I've learned about life, so you don't have to get lost like I did. Lesson 1. Life is short. One day you'll realize people come and go. No one stays forever. The only person who never leaves your side is you. If you don't learn to control your mind, someone else will. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. This is the paradox of life. The more you seek to possess, the more you will be possessed. The more you try to dominate, the more you will be dominated. The more you try to control others, the more you will be controlled. In the end, life always finds a way of balancing the scales. So if you want to find peace, start by losing control. Start by letting go of your attachment to outcomes. The secret to success lies in understanding that we have no control over much of anything. By accepting what we cannot change, we free ourselves to focus on what we can. Let me say it again. The secret to success lies in understanding that we have no control over much of anything. Lesson 2. Sometimes the heartbreak that shatters you is the very thing that opens your eyes. Loneliness is not your enemy. It's the price of transformation. It's what you must endure to grow. Sometimes the universe intentionally pulls the rug beneath your feet so you'll fall forward into your evolution. When you step into the unknown, you gain clarity, purpose, and resolve. That which broke you also healed you. There is nothing more beautiful than a broken heart that has healed and grown. Do not shy away from the darkness. Embrace it, for it is the crucible in which your spirit is tempered. Be proud. You survived the nights you thought would never end. And when you look back, you'll realize the scars that once defined you became the very thing that set you apart. Lesson 3. Not everyone will like you. And that's okay. When you are true to yourself, not everyone will understand or appreciate you, and that's perfectly fine. In fact, it's an indication that you're living your own life. If everyone agrees with you, maybe you've been living someone else's life, not your own. Stop telling your whole story to people. Most don't really care, and some quietly hope you fail. There's a quote from Paulo Coelho that reads, "The more we share our stories, the more our pain transforms into power." The more we share our stories, the less our pain becomes our burden. The more we share our stories, the lighter our load becomes. The truth is, many people have their own burdens to carry. They don't need to hear about yours. Keep your story close. Your story is your superpower. It's your unique blend of experiences, challenges, and triumphs that have shaped you into who you are. But remember, sharing your story is a conscious choice, not an obligation. Lesson 4. Be kind, but don't let kindness turn you into someone's doormat. Kindness is a virtue, but it should not come at the expense of your own dignity and well-being. There's a quote that resonates with me. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. However, while it's important to be empathetic and understanding, it's equally crucial to establish boundaries. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It's essential for maintaining healthy relationships and preserving your own mental and emotional health. Lesson 5, and remember this, it is better to be hated for who you are than to be loved for who you are not. When you choose to be authentic, you may face opposition and criticism. People might not understand or appreciate who you truly are, and they may try to change you or reject you for not conforming to their expectations. However, being true to yourself is the path to inner peace and fulfillment. You have to embrace who you are, including your flaws and imperfections. When you do, you'll experience a sense of freedom and liberation. You no longer need to pretend or conform to please others. Instead, you can focus on developing your unique talents and pursuing your goals without the burden of trying to be someone else. Remember, being true to yourself doesn't mean being arrogant or self-centered. It means embracing your values, beliefs, and aspirations and living in accordance with them. It means taking responsibility for your actions and the consequences that follow. Being true to yourself is not always easy, but it's always worth it. Lesson 6. Don't go broke trying to look rich in front of people who are struggling just like you. The trap of keeping up with appearances is a silent killer of financial well-being. It's the pressure to project an image of wealth and success even when you're struggling to make ends meet. You see, in a world where social status and material possessions often take center stage, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to impress others. We might find ourselves overspending to buy luxury items or living beyond our means to maintain a certain lifestyle. But here's the harsh reality. By doing so, we sacrifice our financial stability and expose ourselves to unnecessary stress and hardship. Living a lavish lifestyle